Yo, welcome back to part 7 of the tutorial. I'm gonna jump straight into it immediately. When you get in here in the beginning, the first thing you want to do is just hold up a little bit. You can just hold down and start backwalking. But, yeah, you just basically just turn around backwalk. And as soon as you hit, if you do the equip where you pull a bomb to hit the switch, which you should do, because what I'm about to show you is if you fail it, then there's an easy backup, because you need to do an equip anyway, so backwalk. And as soon as you hit the water, as soon as you get down here this slope and hit the water, that's when you pull the bomb. And then you just continue backwalking until you see the bomb starts flashing fast like that. So I'm just gonna give you a rough, like that. Right? So let me show you in full speed. Right there, and then you do a backflip. And in that backflip, you actually want to do your equip, right? So that, and do that, and then you equip Deconuts on C down and Slingshot C left. And if you miss this bomb throw as you're doing this backflip, you just take out Slingshot and just hit the switch instead. It's much easier. But now I got it. And just continue. Roll. Roll around generally on the left side is just a normal way to go. There is one other strat that actually I have experimented with, and it's you go over here, 2 rolls, turn left, and then actually I'll show you from the very beginning. Oh, I can't right now. Actually, I can. Let's do this quickly. This is something that I do not do. Even in this category, like, at all, I don't do this. Oh, I actually failed it, so now I can show you. So slingshot and continue. So this is the very fastest strat that you can do, but it's very risky. It saves around 0.4 seconds if you do it very, very well. But yeah, just roll over, talk to Ruto. And of course, after her dialogue, you wanna follow her down. There's nothing specific or special with these text boxes, you just smash. Just smash, smash, smash. Just fall down and talk to her. You have to talk to her twice. Talk again. Then after the dialogue, just pick her up and continue. And of course, the bubbles that are in this corridor are RNG. So just look out for where they are bouncing and stuff. And when you get here, what I want you to do is take a look at where this switch is, and you walk halfway to this wall. And don't walk too close like here, but walk to more like here, because you want one backflip length. Because what you're about to do next is you're going to be doing this. So make sure that you are one like over here, somewhere like around here and here, somewhere around here, and just throw it up there, backflip. And in the backflip you can pull slingshot and then flick right, kill the skeleton like that. After 2 hits, target, backflip, to get on the switch. I'll show you in real motion. And then just try to climb as much left as possible without missing the token. Doesn't really matter, but so you grab that and then target when you do up here. When you get up here, then do 3 side hops to the left. There's nothing else. You will never fall down. As long as you target before you get up here, 1, 2, 3. And what can happen here, sometimes if you turn around too quickly after the side hop, the camera can flip. Like this. Whoa. I'll show it again. Like that. So, after the 3 side hops, backwalk just a few steps. And, like, roll down. Like, don't let go of target, but backwalk just a few steps. Let go, target, roll, and then target in the roll. Like that. So you don't get this stupid. You could also just not turn around and just do that. You could. Doesn't really matter. You just continue. Or you can do this. Doesn't matter. Just do personal preference. When you throw Ruto here, you want to throw Ruto on the switch. If you are fast enough, it's just a minor thing, so don't worry about it. You don't have to learn it, really, until much later. There are just a lot of things in the tutorial parts here that I'm showing you how to do them, so you don't have to look it up yourself later down the line. So, but if you are fast enough, throw her, flick left, and side hop to get closer to her after this cutscene, so you can start going up to the door. So, next part, just target the Octorok and you hold shield, and you will drop Ruto automatically, and just reflect this. Jump. Try to collect whatever the Octorok is dropping, because you have time to do this if you want to. You don't have to, but just go in the water quickly, pick up whatever he drops. Sometimes he can drop bombs, which is very good. Oh, so let's do that. Pick it up. And then when you get back up here, do a store a jump slash. Pick up Ruto again, target the door, turn around, target, just so you have a straight angle when you jump on this elevator. That's it. And I always position myself, so when I walk forward right now, I will jump off, not at this diagonal angle on the platform, but always like on the straight, like this side. And I actually look at Ruto's neck here when I'm not in target. Like, I look at Ruto's neck right here, this part. And when I see that get up to the ledge, like parallel, like with the ledge, like here, that's when I start holding forward. Because that will be almost like the perfect timing that Link can jump off and land on the platform. I do this, I just wait, I look at the neck, and I wait for it to pass the ledge, and go. And if you do slightly too early, like if you would maybe start doing it from... Even if you just do half her face here, I think this will fail. Yeah, it will. So wait for the neck to pass, and then once you're on here, turn around and count to 4 as you backwalk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn around and open the door. That's the perfect timing for me. I always do that. I always count that in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, something that I cannot stress enough. When you're doing the counting for certain backwalks that I'm teaching you in these tutorials, count in your own language. If you're don't count in English out loud on like if like don't ever count out loud unless you know do it for fun. But it's better to just count in your head in your mother tongue. It's just better because then you will get used to the timing a lot more. All right, and then here I can't really explain this, but this is more like a feeling. I actually aim my backwalk between these two. You don't have to backwalk here. You can just, if you're not feeling very well, just run normally. It will probably waste a few seconds, but who cares? I mean, it's just a few seconds in a 6-hour-long category or 7-hour-long category, so don't worry about it. But yeah, backwalk right there, and then as soon as I get past the right one, this one, I count to 2. Same thing. I can do 1, 2, and I turn around. I don't even know how I do it. Like that. Oh shit. Like that. And then just continue. Bring Ruto over to the right switch. Just mash through the text. There's just one text box. And here is something tricky. You can use Ruto to kill one of the manta rays. I always enter the door on the right side. If you go too far right here, you can't actually open the door. So you just put her down instead. So don't go too far right like this. You have to go here. So, I look out for, there's a, on the floor here, as soon as Link's feet is under this black spot where I am right now, and I just chuck Ruto straight forward, and that will kill the manta ray. Right now it's over here, but it's only because we already entered and loaded the room, of course. But if we do it in full speed, like that. Oh, actually I missed. What? Okay, let's do it again. Like that. There you go. And he will actually die on 1 hit. Because Ruto has some damage value, I don't know, with her ass. Who cares? And as soon as you do this, just practice this over and over. I will just show you one time. Just, it's pretty straightforward. So the only thing you need to think about right here is the window between the 2 deconuts. If you do it too fast, this will happen. Nothing. And then you will have to throw a no one to stun them down to the ground. So wait a little bit, be patient. And then crouch stab. And after that, you can pick up Ruto, you can throw her towards the door if you want to, while you pick up the boomerang chest. So, and after the boomerang chest, you just roll to her and pick her up and walk out. I do not like to do that. I prefer to pick her up and bring her to the chest. Like before the chest spawns. But really be careful with accidentally putting her above the chest, because it will soft lock Ruto. It's something that the community calls Vibruto. She will continuously vibrate on the chest and you can pick her up. Meaning the run is over. Or you have to reset the dungeon, I believe. So I always drop her here, open the chest, pick up boomerang, and then I actually pick her up. If I put her in a really good position, you can just pick her up and then target the chest, and then you count to 4 really quickly as you're doing the backwalk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're out. And here, just backwalk all the way, and this is when you do the next equip. since you already did nut and slingshot, next equip is just the boomerang over bombs. And just copy this movement as well as you can. And here, you can either, let me do one more time here. Just gonna make a save state. So when you get around this corner, you can either just run up here and just drop Ruto on the switch while you go into the room, or you can throw her and then roll. And this will actually save a little bit of time because you don't have to jump up on the switch like this. It's a minor time save, so you can throw her, but I don't really have a visual cue for this. I just do this by feeling. So one roll here, and then 2 full rolls to the door. Now, this is hard to explain, this fight. You're just gonna have to try and copy as best as you can. But there's a spacing, like you can target the tentacle in the beginning and you can just throw boomerang like this. But he will not come down unless you are in range for him to... You have to walk forward a little bit. And just... It's 4 boomerang hits in a row. And then you can actually skip this chest animation spawn. That is just a compass, I believe, or a map. If you don't leave, you can actually leave the room. You are allowed to do this. You can leave the room before that chest spawns, and I will save you like 5 seconds. I'll show you how. But if you don't, you just lose 5 seconds, that's it. And then you just leave and talk to Ruto again. But if you want to do it the proper way, I always try position myself to do 1 boomerang throw. And then as the boomerang is coming back, I move forward and get ready for the next 3. As soon as I do the 3rd one, almost as soon as I do the 3rd one, depending on how I see where the tentacle is in the air, I do a slow backflip or a fast backflip. And here I'll do fast. Actually, what? So 1, 2, 3, and this is a fast one. Roll and try to open the door before this spawns, this cutscene. 3 and 4. There you go. And talk to Ruto. Just pick her up again. And backwalk all the way to the other side. Oops, that can happen sometimes. No worries. Now we text. Get rid of that. And this room is exactly the same as the first 2 tentacle rooms are exactly the same. Except now you have Ruto inside here. And you have nothing to skip, like a text cutscene or anything like that. But as soon as you do this last row, when you move backflip, you can actually pick up Ruto before this cutscene starts, so you don't have to do it after, like this. Because it's a time save if you don't. So if you do this, pick her up, then you can just walk out, exit, keep on going. And this last tentacle room is a little bit tricky. It can be really annoying in the beginning. I just remember I do kind of the same thing here. I count to 4 for this backwalk, but you can also like so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I turn around without. I let go of target, turn around, and keep holding down, of course. So let go of target, hold down, and just press A to open the door. But you can also see the visual cue. As soon as you see the brown come into picture, you can turn around. So, like that. Like if you are, if you can spot, you can look at the ground as you're doing this backward. And brown, turn around. I do both, kind of. I count to 4, but I also look at the visual cue. Just very, very tiny stuff like that. And here, just shield drop Ruto. And of course, what you want to do, you want to target the tentacle. And to do that, you target first, let go, and then target quickly again as you're moving forward. So like this. And then you will have the tentacle in target. Then do you want to bait the jellyfish. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can just move around if you want to. Doesn't really matter as long as you kill the tentacle with the boomerang throws. As soon as it's dead after the fourth throw, coconut them all to the ground and crouch stab them because you have jump slash store. And then you're done with the room. But if you really want to do it like perfectly, you do 2 boomerang throws and then you move to the right and then you move to the right again between the jellyfish. So like this. Also, when you throw this first boomerang, hold up left before you release it because sometimes, I don't know what it is, but Link sometimes when you walk forward like this, he just throws the boomerang all the way to the left and looks really weird. And you completely miss the tentacle even though you have him in target. It's something that will happen to you, most likely, but it's just really annoying to happen. But I'll show you in real time, one time. This entire room, so you'll see. Alright. So there we go, and then I go between these two, and then these two to put them all together, like not. And for this last one, you can do a double crouch type right there, which is exactly what I did. You can get them so close together, so you can skip doing an extra crouch type, so you can just do a double kill. And then just after you kill the last jellyfish, roll twice towards Ruto and then do a jump slash before the cutscene of the door unlocks. Oh. So like this. So you get as close to her as possible, pick her up. And then, again, if you don't want to do this backward, just open the door and just walk straight out. Back to the main lobby where you found Ruto in the first place. But if you don't, this is very lenient. Open the door like... how shall I say this? Open the door between here and here. It's pretty lenient, and then you can just target, turn around, and backwalk, and that will put you in a perfect position to just backwalk past I don't know what the enemies' names are. It works on both sides, by the way. You can do it over here, and you can do it over here. Doesn't matter. Like this, target, turn around, backwalk, and then again. As soon as I see this first one on my right-hand side, as soon as you get past the one, I count to 4 and do the same thing. Let go target, turn around, and open the door. Or, same thing, you can just look at the brown stuff on the floor as a visual cue to do this backwalk. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Just drop down here. Let go of Ruto. Quick draw sword. Jump slash this one. Oh, hello. And slingshot this twice. And then as this one dies, boomerang this one. Flick upright, target, target again. Sometimes you can accidentally target these instead. So try not to over target like this. And as you're boomeranging the second one, I want you to equip stick over slingshot. This is a new optimization, by the way, made found by me. You take the stick and do a jump slash here while the boomerang is coming back with the deck stick. And this one, then you just pick up Ruto, continue, because now you have deck stick jump slash stored. Same thing here again. After you get this backwalk angle, count to 4. These corridors are very similar, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's another thing that you don't want to fail. If you want, I'll show you the recommended strat first. So you just throw her up there, do nothing else, just mash through the text. Just wait until we have the mini boss coming up. So just walk forward here and roll, nothing else. So now what you want to do, as the big octo is coming down, you want to roll against his right side, almost the corner between where he is and the rotating platform where the spikes are. So roll towards that like this. Damage boost, and then you time a crouch stab on his ass as he's walking by, and he dies immediately because you have the deck stick jump slash stored. And then you just continue on your way. If you want to save, if you want to do a strat that saves 1 second, which you don't need to do, but it's really swag and it's really nice later down the line when you are more confident in that you can do it. So when you throw Ruto here, quick draw sword. Doesn't matter how you do it, but you can do this if you want to. But I actually prefer to do a backflip because you don't want to accidentally slash like this. So I do that, then I do a backflip, and I just press B in midair. So like this. And then after this, when you get control of the Link again, what you want to do is you want to do C up. You want to get an angle. I'm gonna show you. So C up, and don't take too long to do this, because if you do take too long to do this, you might as well just do the easier strat, because this is just a 1 and 1.5 second time save or so. So you wanna between here and here, it's very lenient. So I just aim for this corner right here, like this corner. I just look at my B button, to be honest, and just put it over this edge of this platform right here, and then I just cancel the C up, turn around, and I start backwalking. And you want to backflip as late as possible going into the cutscene. If you just do a backflip right now, this is not going to work. When the big octo comes forward, if you do it too fast or too early, you just go back to the old strat, which is what I just showed you. You just roll into him like this on the right side and just kill him. But if you do it correctly, you can actually look at Link in the cutscene if he's far back or not. So this should be a lot better. Yep, this will definitely work, because I saw how far Link was. So now he will actually be behind the big octo. So the only thing you need to do now is hold left, walk a few steps, and crouch down. That's it. It's very, very simple. So full speed. That. And you can't really trust if you want to skip doing this C-up strat, it's not really consistent because sometimes you have a different angle like this, and sometimes you have an angle like this. Depends on how you backwalk into this room through here. Because I have played around with trying to do this, and I'm not getting it every single time because the angle is different. So you could, if you want to, save a little bit of extra time, half a second more perhaps. But I didn't even get it this time. I thought I did, but I didn't. But maybe this one will. But anyway, let's move on. Just gonna do this, and after you kill him, go over on this side and look at the door and hold target. Oh, there we go. Just target and hold target, because after the cutscene ends, I'll show you the difference. After the door unlocks, the camera like zooms out if you don't hold target, and that will delay the time when you have a control of a link again. So I'll show you without holding target. You see right there. See that little pan out, the zoom out, and then you can move link. But if you hold target, this won't happen, and you can move in quicker. Same thing if you do C up. Actually, no. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Yeah, actually. Okay. So target is the way to go. This is what I do. Oh, whoops. Here we go. I did it too late. Let's hold target, and then just hold left to roll onto a platform to get up. And this is the good side to be on, because you're as close as possible to going that way instead of going this way. These pots, Decanut, Fairy, Decanut. If you ever need it. Probably not. You could, but nah. Doesn't matter. I never do it. You don't have to. Just watch out for these yellowfish. Continue. I'll always open on this side. This room is really up to whatever. It's personality thing. I guess it's really just preference. I don't even do the fastest thing. I just do what I know works every single time and is consistent and is maybe 0.2 seconds faster, slower than the fastest stuff, or maybe even 0.3 seconds slower. I don't really care. I just want this room to be as consistent as possible, and this is what I do. I do 2 full rolls, boomerang, and then I wait a little bit, go jump on the right side to dodge the thing. And then, like, as soon as I reflect this, I roll forward before the boomerang comes back. If I don't, the animation of a link will catch, like this, catch the boomerang, and you won't be able to roll. So you want to roll before the boomerang gets back to link, like this. Then jump slash over, because it's faster to jump slash than to just wait. And then when I get over here, I always take out stick, because I am doing a strat that requires me to not have sword in my hand. If you are scared, just go ahead and jump on this to put it down. If you're scared, it doesn't take long. Just do it, and you can actually just go ahead and grab the boxes and put it on the blue switch if you want to. No one is gonna judge you, because seriously, this blue switch sucks ass. And if you just want to put this down this part and go grab a box and carry it all over to the switch, go ahead, do it. I don't care. You can do it if you want to. But if you want to go for faster strats, as soon as you get down here, there's 2 things you can do. Actually, there's more than 2 things. There are 3 things. But I cannot actually remember the third one right now. So I will just show you normal strat versus fast strat. So normal strat, you go over here, you target the center, and just roll straight down. Actually, you want sword out. So sword out for this. Target, just to have a straight angle. Bonk into this one, and then jump slash immediately after. And after this, you want to roll forward, and you want to hold up and roll, press A at the same time, like this. And then there you have 1 frame to open the door. I used to do this. I used to, as soon as I got on the switch, I used to just hold up and spam A, like this, and just hope that I opened the door. It actually got me through years of running this, but I don't recommend it because I actually recently moved away from that because it's just not consistent, just to hope for it. So it's a 50-50 chance, so don't do this. Thank you. Don't do it. What you can do, you can pause, and in unpause lag, you can hold up and press A once, like this. And then this is the frame where you open A. So if you just press A now, he will open the door. If you don't wanna do the pause buffer method and do this, I recommend that you actually just learn how to be really good with holding up and press A at the same time and try to time it. Or you do what I do. I actually hold shield, and as soon as I let go of shield, I start holding up and I spam A to roll, and then I time the door press frame. So I do it like this. That's what I do. That's what I felt is most convenient and most consistent for me. I don't know why, but I just like it. And yeah, this is the normal setup. And if you fail it, of course, you just do the same thing. You just target, bonk, jump slash, wait, and just do it again. However, if you want to do the very, very, very fast strat, when you get down here, you walk up to the switch target midair, and as at the top of your jump is a weird timing. You press B, and I will show you what happens if you do it too early or too late. If you do it too early, you will jump slash. If you do it too late, you will just pick out sword. And you will not get into position. You actually want a vertical slash in the air to happen as the cutscene is starting. So, like this. That was too late, because now sword is out. If sword is out like this, and it's too late. Oh. If this is too late. If this happens, target, shield turn, do slash shield, and then you are in good position again, and now you can continue doing the thing. Oh. I just messed up the A press right there, but I'll just show you that it actually works. Okay. Bad Smaugy. Okay, I'm obviously messing this up right now. If you do it too late, this will happen. And then you can, if you do that, just go to the door and just do this setup instead. But if you do it just right, which is not that, let's see. No. Oh. Like that. That is the correct one. Now you're in position, just do your roll thing, your preferred thing. For me, it's really hard to just not do it in full motion because I'm always practicing as if I'm doing it in full motion. I don't like practicing from a save state from here because it's just not working for me. I like to practice as I play, and I recommend you to do that also. So whenever I do this, whenever I practice this trick, I actually always do it from here. So like this. That just brings me into a state of mind where, okay, this is how it happens in real speed in a run. It's much better to practice it like this. So, yep, good. Let's continue. Good. So, next part, boomerang throw. You wanna go and stand over to where not the platform here, but you wanna stand around here. I'm just gonna. You wanna stand here, approximately. Take out boomerang, and I always aim at the center of Link's head, just to the left of this brown thing in the background. I go straight up, and I see the little, I don't know how to call it. Okay, hello. Let's just do this. Get rid of them. So yeah, I go like this, and I see the white thing that is right above Link's center of the head. So, like, right here, this little part. I kind of line that up, and then that's the good position to throw the boomerang. And then you have to side up left. 1, 2. And that will hit it. But as you're doing this, you don't want to go to the door now. There is one more Skeltula to pick up. But I'll show you the fastest version here. You actually roll and quick draw boomerang at the same time. Over here. And just do that. 1, 2. Whoops. After the second side hop, you press B to pull out sword. And then roll forward. 1, 2. Kill this one, and then boomerang through here, and then side hop left to get away. Right? This jellyfish can be annoying sometimes. So you can just deck on him if you want to. It's better to just jump slash like this. This is the fastest way. Just do that, and then be on your way up the ramp here, and then just go into the boss fight. There's nothing else to it. Alright, so Baronade time. This is a fight that you have to practice a lot. It's a very consistent fight. But it can be really annoying to fail. I even fail it from time to time, but it's usually the first boomerang and the first decanut that you do after you sever the 3 tentacles in the ceiling. So what I like to do is I always like to roll forward once and then target and start by boomeranging. And you switch target like this. Just let go target. Let's do it again. And then after this third one, I always aim between like the jellyfish. I don't know how to explain it. Like I aim there, or like in the cross sections, kind of. That's what I aim in. So they don't block your boomerang when you throw it. So after this, I aim right there. Let's see. Like right there. That's where I aim. And I wait a little bit. And I throw the boomerang. As soon as after I throw the boomerang, you have to wait a little bit with the deck nut. If you deck nut too fast, this will happen. Oops. Okay, actually it didn't happen this time. That happens. If you do it too quickly. And now he's stuck in the ground and you have to roll into him and wait for him to come up again. And now getting this boomerang throw is fucking impossible. Okay, that was super lucky. That never happens in runs, I can swear. But after this, throw there, wait a little bit, and then deck it up, and then you do the kind of same thing. I have a system where I kind of like backwalk a little bit, like this, and then do another deck it up. After the second boomerang decanut combo, you can either wait for him to get up and you can do this, and you can take out stick and jump slash to either break your stick on Baronade if you have extra stick to spare, or you can just do what I do, which I think is faster. I believe it's faster, at least. It's more convenient for me. And that is, soon after the second combo, you do like this. So right here, take out stick, and jump slash to the right. And then turn around and pursue Baronade to stun him once again. So like that. Roll here, and then target. Hold target all the time until the boomerang has actually stunned him. Because if you don't, this can happen. I actually still hit him, but you can let go of target on him. I'm gonna see if like basically Link will not target Baronade anymore, and the boomerang can just go freely wherever it wants. So it's like the boomerang never had a target at all. And that's really annoying. Yep. And then this. And then since you have since you just stored the deck stick, just power stab, and then continue your. I'll show you in full speed. When you're rolling into Baronade like this, you can just roll into him if you want to. Whoops. But you can also, as you're rolling into him, quick draw after the card strike. Let's see. After the card strike, quick draw boomerang as you're rolling into him. Because that will save a little bit of time when he gets up again and you can start boomeranging again. So like this, crowd stab, roll forward, quick draw boomerang, roll in to take damage, boomerang, crowd stab, do it again, boomerang, and crowd stab, and then it's it. And of course, this is Hundo. You don't have to be in a super hurry to do this, but pick up the heart container. And then find your way to the blue warp. And this blue warp is a little bit different than everything else. If you roll into this one, look at Link. Okay, this was different, okay. Let's do it from an angle. Let's do it from here. No, what happened? Hello? You see that? That took a much longer time. Look at this. Way much longer time until Ruto starts speak to you, because Link has to be facing Ruto immediately. If you backwalk into this, like that. Actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, so let's do it like this. No. Let's do it here. See that? He turns very, very slowly until he faces Ruto, so the text can trigger. So what you want to do is try to just go straight at her. You can actually see the speed difference. You see? It's a big difference. So try to go straight at her, so Link can talk to him immediately. And that's it. Split on fade out, which is right 3, 2, 1 split right there, and then you're done. That's it for Jabu. Good shit. Again, if you have any questions, just go to my live stream and I'll try to answer what I can. Thank you for watching part 7. There's gonna be one more part for cleaning up Child 1, and then Child 1 is completely ready, and then we're ready to jump into the next parts that are going to be the first adult 1 parts, sections. The first adult section, I mean. Okay, so have a good one. Bye-bye.